Thanks so much for jumping on this call. We just kind of wanted to get a feel for how our clients have been feeling about Tradie Pulse's services. So just the first question that I had for you was, how long have you been working with us here at Tradie Pulse?
So now it's coming up to about 3 months. Yeah,
Amazing. And what's the quality of leads been like since you've started working with us?
it's been quite good actually. The leads have been quite quick actually as well.
Oh,
So
that's fast. Yeah,
yeah,
that's really
yeah,
good.
yeah.
And like, like what's the like return on investment been like, like what kind of numbers, if you want to give us some figures?
Yeah, so far to date, revenue, we've generated about $40,000 of revenue for
Wow,
the business.
that is amazing. That's so good.
Yeah, we've still got about, I think, another about 7 or 8 jobs to do in the pipeline. So, close to
Amazing.
about 50. And then
Yeah,
we've got
that's sick.
a couple more quotes. We've got probably another 15 quotes that we yet to close. And we're sitting at about a 10% conversion rate at the moment. So that's probably another 5 in there. So we're probably jumping up to about 60K in the last 10
Whoa,
days.
that's amazing. That is so good. That is amazing. And how much would you recommend us to friends? 'Cause obviously, like that return on investment's amazing. They're like really big numbers.
Yeah.
So from that, like how likely would you be then to recommend us to friends?
Yeah, definitely highly recommend. Anyone that's sitting on the fence about Tradie Pulse, I applaud you to, jump and get onto these guys because, the results have been amazing for our business. It's
Yeah,
grown our business. I came with a problem, which was basically, I was running the ads myself and
yeah.
it was working well. And then I kind of, something happened in the background where the system didn't allow me to
Hmm.
advertise. So
Yeah.
I couldn't get work. So it was like literally from no leads to, I think now you guys have generated just under 800 leads,
Wow.
which is,
That's amazing. We're so happy to hear that we've been able to do that for you. And that's amazing that you've been able to generate those leads. And kind of like what you were saying, you were kind of having issues with advertising, and the fact that we were able to kind of come in and really change that for you, like that's such a success story. And that's kind of what we're so happy to hear, because our main goal is to kind of become like the number one company for like tradies in that industry. So to hear that you've been able to get that kind of conversion rate from your leads is amazing, and we really appreciate you jumping on and kind of letting us know how you've been feeling.
yeah, no, it's a pleasure. It's been really great. As I said, even having systems in place, I was running my business on my phone, basically
Okay.
Notepad. I didn't really have a CRM, so it's just basically, I'd write down the name and number of the person and just kind of
Yeah.
like a note there next to their name to when to call them. So with the CRM, I've got sort of channels, if you like, or funnels of where
Hmm.
like a proper sales process. So I can,
Yeah.
go through the process with someone and make sure that we don't miss out on any leads and make
Yeah,
sure
that's amazing.
all our clients. And yeah, so it's been really good. It's been amazing actually.
Yeah, that's so good to hear. And like, you feel like the app itself, do you feel like you use the app more, or you feel like you're between that and the computer? Like, because obviously you
Um,
have the freedom to kind of, it's
yeah,
handy, like when you're on the job, you're able to kind of use that app on your phone, but then you're able to kind of also like be on the computer. Like, have you found that being able to use both has really benefited you?
Yes, definitely. So having the desktop version, it gives me a much better overview of where we are in terms of numbers. So I'm always conscious of
Hmm.
my numbers and my conversions and revenue as a business owner. So it's critical to know where my numbers are at. So say for example, if the numbers are not where we need to be, we can
Yeah.
then say, okay, look, we may need to, throw a promotion to try and get some quick wins or some revenue into the business. But I mean, in terms of just simple things like tasks, like I pretty this is like this phone's pretty much glued to me throughout the day.
Mhm.
So I'm always getting pings when new leads are coming in. So it kind of you get a bit of an excitement actually when the leads come in, and it came in a lot, right? So I get lots of pings and lots of excitement throughout my day.
Yeah, amazing.
But
Yeah,
in,
no, it's the app's really helpful as
it's
well.
been
Like as you were saying, like when you're on the job, you're able to really like use that app, and it's exciting then when you're kind of getting to see all those leads coming through. Like, but yeah, we're so happy that that's kind of your like outcome from it, and that we've been able to really help you like promote that business. And how have you felt like the communication has been from the team? Like, how have you felt we've kind of helped you personally?
It's been great. I mean, the advice, in terms of actually just the creatives, because I'm not I don't know, I'm not a marketing
Yeah.
person, right? So
Yeah.
with you guys coming in with, scripts, film day was really straightforward. and you guys, helped me guide me through that process because, yeah, I mean, at first it was kind of a little bit awkward in front of a camera,
Yeah.
but you guys kind of came out and it was kind of really just kind of chill and just go with it, and that kind of relaxed me as well and got me into that, into that mind frame. So yeah, so I mean, definitely not just from like a structure that you guys created, but just some emotional support as well, like how to do this as well. So which was really good actually. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
we're so happy to hear that. And like in terms of like the content shoot, what would you say to people that are feeling a bit nervous about doing a content shoot? Because as you were saying, like it is quite daunting having people coming and filming you and having to kind of read from scripts and things like that.
Well, you don't need to be because, yes, look, we're all, we're human, so we have emotions and we get nervous. But like you guys really put me at ease because you helped me through that process, really. So, I mean, I had Connor basically, reading the lines for me word for word at some point. So I was like, okay, because I can't remember anything. Like my memory is like I'm not one of those people that can remember things. So yeah, it's just it was great. Like kind of getting in here and just rolling up his sleeves and like literally just feeding me the lines word for word. So that was
Yeah.
good.
No, it's a lot more kind of chill than people assume it's going to be. And then from that, obviously, like, your ads, how do you feel like your ads kind of improved then since we kind of did that content shoot with you?
Oh, look, it was a tenfold results. Yeah, literally within a couple of days, I just got flooded with leads. So yeah, we
Yeah,
really.
that's so good. Yeah. No, well, we're so happy that we've been able to really kind of help you kind of excel your business. And as you were saying at the start, like that was your pain point. You didn't really know kind of how to take it to the next level, how to really boost that kind of content side of things and how to like control your kind of CRM side of things. So yeah, we're really happy that we've been able to help you, Alex, and we really appreciate you jumping on this call. So thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.